Hello my fellow mermaids, and thank you for tuning in. Now, what I got on the menu for you guys is the new and improved Flow and Go's, the Free to Flow. If you guys have been following me a while, you know Flow and Go's were my cream de crop favorite Lululemon pants of all time, but, big but, they had some flaws. And by some flaws, I mean like they were pretty hated and loved because they're the most flattering, comfy pants and they pill like mad. So you have to be so careful wearing them. And I was really disappointed, and then they discontinued them. So I was so upset because I could never get them again. And because they pill so easily, I was like so scared to even wear them because I was like, these are my favorite and I'll never get them back. But Lulu, you done good. And they released the new and improved version, like I said. Oh, hi Keltie, how you doing? So I'm gonna bring you guys on through a day in the life, review the free to flow. You can see them on me, you can see how they fit, I'll squat proof them, show how they hold up, and bonus round, double jeopardy, is that what's called? I don't know, I don't watch those things. What was I saying? Oh, I will compare these to the old Flow and Go's because I have a few pairs of those so you can see the difference and you can have an idea. But I will say this now as a disclaimer. If you love the Flow and Go's, you will love the Free to Flows. Rhyme time over! Boom. Just kidding. I can't take credit for that. Let's go with the flow. You get this day started.
It's 1:15, I'm all alone and I need you now.
Okay, because my cereal was a disaster, I ended up just going and grabbing, I don't have many groceries, raisin, bagel with cream cheese, and I made a protein smoothie, which is just like spinach, some berries, a bit of peanut butter, and protein powder blended together, and this is breakfast. What I actually have on the menu for today is I had two of my girlfriends, Jess and Mary. They invited me and were like, hey, let's go explore. They want to go down the beach. I'll be wearing these to the beach. Keltie, why are you wearing this hat? Because my hair extensions are falling out. Cabs are here. Hello. What's up? Howdy. Castaway was here. Tom Hanks, where are you?
It's not worth it. No. What do you mean it's not worth it?
You're too pretty to be behind the camera. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This one kind of zoomed out. So we drove about 30 minutes out of town to that first beach you guys saw, but it was really cloudy and overcast. So we drove to another one that's like closer in the city, and it's just beautiful out. How the pants are holding up. When we were in the overcast beach, it was pretty chilly. Did not notice, they definitely kept me warm, and now that I'm in the sun, they're still breathable. So they're definitely thin, sweat wicking. They're gonna be great for workouts, but they're not so thin that if you wore them and it's a little chilly, like 10 degrees Celsius, you'll be cold or anything. So versatility. Whoa! We just found this random tower, so we're going up. See what we got. Right the way down. Woo! The stairs are never ending. Good. Right? I'm not gonna do cardio for 2 weeks now. This is the top. Whew. So yes, this is the Atlantic Ocean. It goes all the way down there. Ah, too bad. Sorry, these are here. This is quite the place. Yeah. Look at this house. YouTube. Who can guess how much this has cost? This is cost. Parkour! Parkour for life. Now what I have laid out here is I'm going to show you a comparison of a pair of Flow and Go's that are newer and not as worn, that I really took care of, and my original Flow and Go's that before I realized the pilling problem was such a problem. So you can see, just get a bit of an idea. Here is like the pilling on these ones. You can just see, you can see how they're thicker and how much of like indent there is here. And so yes, this pilling pretty much happens everywhere. Now, on these ones, I was just a bit more careful, but like I said, you don't really want to be like uber careful all the time with leggings that you want to wear to the gym. So these ones are kept in a lot better condition, but there's still going to be some pilling. You'll see how much thicker this material is compared to the new Free to Flow. And this is a lot more textured and a very unique feel versus the new Flow and Go's are very silky and a different material, and they're not quite as thick. We are now off to the gym. It is a resistance training. So like I said, I'm training 4 times and I have 2 days that are very like resistance focused, not so like calisthenic. And I'll be testing the pants during it, showing you guys how they hold up and squat proof testing them for you. And if you haven't noticed, I'm a bit of a candy addict. And I had these for my pre-workout. Nerds, totally just realized Oiler colors, like Edmonton Oilers, NHL. If you guys didn't know, I'm originally from Edmonton, and we're in the playoffs for the first time in 11 years, so like, representing the home team. Totally by accident, this is just my favorite flavor. Crush this, and then, First exercise we have is superset. It is kettlebell swing superset with stir the pot on a stability ball. I'm not perfect at kettlebell swings. I will show you guys my form, but just keep in mind with kettlebell swings, you want it to be controlled and it should be a hip thrust movement. And stir the pot, you want to make sure your pelvis is in the right position and you're using your abs, not just your arms. Also, with the stability ball, stir the pots, the wider you go, the harder it is. So start off really small and controlled in your body, and the more you get, the wider you can bring it. Next up, I'm going to be doing cable pull-through supersetted with a cable standing row. Note, when I do cable pull-throughs, you'll notice my pelvis is like overly tilted in a posterior pelvic tilt. That is just simply because for me, I have such bad APT that I have to like over exaggerate the opposite direction to kind of try and get neutral, because doing neutral I just go and revert back to APT. So I try and go into more posterior pelvic tilt and convert into a bit of a neutral. So just know that on the spectrum, if you're not well equipped with those terms, there's a lot of YouTube videos about it, but notice my form is more specific for me. You might have to go a bit more neutral pelvic position. They set the mood for me, so we'll ruin it. We're back in the studio, which we're gonna call the squat-proof studio, because as much as I don't mind making a fool of myself and talking and vlogging in public, to have someone see me with a camera facing as my butt as I squat up close, just things I just don't need going around the school. Yeah, here we are. I'm gonna squat-proof these bad boys for you and see how they hold up. Butt in the frame, yep. And because I'm so extra, I brought my old Flow and Go's here to squat proof and show you them as a comparison. So the green are the old, the black are the new. As you can see, they perfectly passed the squat test, which is typical of most Lululemon. There has been some bad moments we don't like to refer to, but the Free to Flow definitely got your back when it comes to squat proof. With that being said, if you get the wrong size with any leggings, there is a chance it isn't squat proof. So you just want to make sure you're getting something that fits you comfortably, isn't digging in, isn't overly tight unless it does have a compression feel. Otherwise, yes, it might not be squat proof. These have to be my favorite leggings probably of all time right now at Lululemon. Now, if you see the Gymshark leggings, how they have that like sculpt look with all the different designs, yeah, it's cute. But they're not like high performance, high quality. Like they're a cheap gym pant and they're good for a cheap gym pant. But if you want something with that like stitching design kind of look and like what you imagine Gymshark to be with all the hype, that's the Free to Flow and the Flow to Go's to Lululemon. They don't have the bulk of the butt sculpting underneath, but honestly, I'm not a big fan of the butt sculpting, and here is why. Two things happen usually with like butt sculpting pants. One, if you have a gorgeous big round booty, yes, it is gonna highlight that. If you don't, it's gonna highlight that. It's kind of like when people airbrush their abs. If you don't have abs and you paint it on, people are just gonna be like, but you painted on abs. But if you actually have abs and you just put a little bit of airbrush, it's just gonna make them pop, and it's just gonna be like, wow, I can really see your abs. You have them, so it just shows them. It's just like shadow illusion. Just like when you put up the shadow on an Instagram filter and then suddenly it's like, bam, look how jacked I am. If you have no muscle, it's not gonna help you. But if you got muscle, it's gonna be like, oh. Would have been really dramatic had Now the comparison, Flow and Go versus the Free to Flow as an idea. Free to Flow are thinner, smoother, less prone to pilling, same fit, same rise, same design. So keep that in mind. It's like they took it and compressed it, and yes, they're a lot silkier, but they're not like a Luxe Stream or a New Luxe where it's like a really smooth silk. That's not what I mean. It's just they're softer and they're not as ruffled, if that makes sense. That's how I would compare these. They're breathable, they're gonna keep you warm. Yes, they're more expensive pants, but I can tell you these are gonna give you the $1 to wear. Unfortunately, the Flow to Go typically didn't. Like I got 100 wears out of them usually, but that was because I wore them even when they were pilled. These, I have a good suspicion are gonna hold up. I've washed them, they turned out perfectly, I've slid around on them, there's been absolutely no pilling of any sort. So these are gonna be expensive pants, but I would still consider them a valuable pant because you're gonna get 100 wears for $100. However much dollar it is, value should break down to $1 per wear. So if you buy a $50 item, you should get 50 wears. If you buy a $5 item, you only need to get 5 wears. But if you buy a $20 item and wear it twice, that's an expensive purchase in my opinion. But if you buy like a $200 item that you wear over 200 times, like a really good quality winter jacket or legging, that's worth it. They are totally the new and improved Flow and Go. So if you're a Flow and Go lover like myself, you run over to Lulu right now, you pick your favorite color, you give them your credit card, and you're like, take my money, I need you in my life now. Thank you, Squat Proof Studio. Your job here is now done. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Hope you guys got a better insight of welcome to being in Halifax, random horns from ships. That's what that is. I hope you got a better insight of the new Flow to Go, Free to Flows, old Flow to Go's from Lululemon. If any of you have got them, let me know. If any of you are as excited about this as me, let me know. And also let me know what item you guys want to see me review on my next video. For my next video, whether it be Lululemon, Nike, Gymshark, whatever. You name the company, Reebok, Adidas, I'll bring it to you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Like always, my fellow mermaids, love you all so much and have a great day. Bonus round. One thing I will say about the Flow and Go and Free to Flow that happens with both of them, this isn't like a bad thing, but like if it's something that sets you off, okay, you will get imprints. Okay, let me show, I don't know if you can see, but they're like there's like the lines here from the pants, and then it also happens on my legs, you can see. Like you get like the little lines from the pants, just because they're so textured. It goes away after a few minutes, but like, if you're gonna go do a photo shoot or something and like they're zoomed in on your skin, don't wear them right before. Bonus. Just thought I'd let you know.